Welcome to another tutorial. So from now on we will be learning that how to enumerate as well as exploit certain important ports and services. So we will be looking both at the tools approach also and using Metasploit also. So Metasploit is something we can't ignore. It is one of the most powerful tools that hackers use, and simultaneously we should be aware about other enumeration methods and other tools that we can use to exploit a particular service. So whenever you see port 21 as open, that means FTP is running. So let's try to learn how to attack this particular service. So for this, we will be requiring two machines. One will be Metasploitable that we have already set up, and another will be Kali. So I have just typed ifconfig after logging in with the credentials msfadmin as username and msfadmin as password. So we have this particular IP 223.131, this complete IP. Okay, one more thing to remember, that Kali and Metasploitable both should have the same network adapter. If Kali is at NAT, then Metasploitable also needs to be on NAT. Okay, so coming back to the topic, Metasploitable machine is running on this particular IP. Now let us go back to Kali and open a terminal. So by now we are familiar with Nmap tool. What we'll do, we will try to enumerate the service running on just the port number 21, because currently we are interested in FTP service only. So we will give the IP of the victim machine. This was the IP and hit enter. So it shows yes, the service is running, the port is open, and this particular is the version. How did we get the version? By using -sv option. So sv stands for service version. This we have already discussed. So till now we have some information that port 21 is open on the victim machine and the version running is this particular version. So what we can do is, to connect to FTP, simply type FTP and the IP of the victim. Okay. Now it is asking for a name, a username to be entered. So if the service is vulnerable, we can use this particular username. I mean, some machines are vulnerable because they allow anonymous login. So we can provide the name as anonymous and hit enter. And instead of password, you can just hit enter. So it will say login successful. That means we have limited permissions, but we are already inside the system through FTP. Now let's try to see what all we can do. Simply type question mark and it will provide you all the commands that you can run. Okay. Generally, what do? We type ls to list down the current directory. What does it contain? But here it is not listing because it possibly might not have anything. Cd to change directory, this we already know. And there are various other commands. One command I would like to tell you is that now since we are able to connect to the victim through FTP, if we are able to ls and let's say we get some secret.txt or some file we get, and we want to download that file to our attacker computer, we can simply type get and followed by the file name. As soon as you enter the file name over here and hit enter, you will observe that the file is downloaded to your computer. And where will it be downloaded? From where you ran the FTP command. So here FTP was run from the home directory, so that file will be downloaded in the home directory. This was the manual approach. Now let us learn an approach through Metasploit. Like I told you, Metasploit is one of the most powerful tool that hackers use. So simply type exit over here to come out of this shell. Now let us run Metasploit msf console and hit enter. We have an exploit over here, right? So exploit Unix FTP VSFTPD 234, and if I remember correctly, the version was also 2.3.4, right? So we can use this exploit and let us try to get access to the complete system over there. So that means that this is vulnerable. And what are the chances that it will execute properly? Rank, it is excellent. So that means there are really high chances that we will be able to get into the system. So let us type use. Whenever you need to use some exploit, type use and hit enter. It says no payload was mentioned, that's fine. Now let us type show options, and we need to set all those values that are required over here. So it says required, yes. We need to provide the R host value. R host is basically the victim machine. If it was written L host, that means our own IP. So R host and R port both belong to the victim, and L host and L port both belong to us, the attacker. Now let us set the value set R hosts, and now we have to give the IP of the victim. So IP was 192.168.223.131, and if we press enter, we should be able to get an exploit after we type exploit. EXPLOIT, yeah. So it is running all the payloads that it has. It says command shell opened. Okay, great. So now you see, if we type ls, we are already able to run commands on the victim machine. So this is how we hacked into that machine. If I type who am I am already root over there. Let us check host name. It says Metasploitable. So we have successfully hacked into that machine. Now you would know the importance of terminal, because we don't have an interface here. The graphical interface, we can't click through mouse. All we have to do is run through the directories manually. So we can like change the directory to home, we can type pwd and such stuff. So basically you get the idea. What we did, we searched for an exploit through Metasploit and exploited. Earlier, the manual approach that we applied, the anonymous login, so that usually we detect under enumeration phase only, and this is what a vulnerable service running on an IP address can do. Hopefully you learned how to exploit FTP and how to search for things, enumerate it. Thank you for watching this tutorial.